Hello, beautiful yogis. Welcome, Ashley here, and this is day 35 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. And today we are training mobility and power. This is the kind of strength and movement that still feels good 10 years from now. Strength is youth and mobility is freedom. And today we are here for both. And if you've been loving this challenge, make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss the next classes in this series. You can also always find the full 75 Hard Yoga playlist on my channel if you're just now jumping in with us. All right, go ahead and grab your mat, maybe a block if you'd like a little support, and let's get into the strength and mobility flow for lifelong power. All right, I will see you on the mat. All right, yogis, let's make our way into mountain pose at the front of the mat. Bring those big toes together, heels slightly apart. Pulling the tailbone down, belly button in towards the spine. Back is flat, heart is lifted. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Fingertips reach towards the floor. Chin is gently tucked, eyes are closed. Let's just take a few gentle breaths here. And allow the breath to just be as it is, without feeling the need to shift, change, or alter the breath. And as you begin to connect to this breath, really feel those feet as they ground down into your mat, rooting you to the earth, feeling lifted, yet grounded. Let's take another inhale. And now from here, let's begin to add a little bit of control and intention, finding your ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Creating your audible breath, allow that breath to scrape the back of the throat, even on your inhale. And notice as your spine elongates out of that pelvic bowl, feeling that energy surge up and down that spinal space. Let's take one more ujjayi breath. Now that you have arrived, inhale, lift those arms above that. On your exhale, bring those hands together into your heart center, setting the intention for your practice today. So again, what has brought you to your mat? What are you hoping to cultivate or achieve in this time that we have together? And once you've set your intention, send that energy down, grounding it into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch gently. Open up the eyes, exhale. Inhale, really reach those fingertips to the floor, and on your exhale, keep that extension as we fold. Hands come towards the floor, forehead towards the shin. And then inhale, let's take a flat back. Now, as always, hands can be at the knees or shins or fingertips to the floor. Wherever you are, that chin is gently tucked. Trying not to put that kink into the neck. We want that spine long, so chin comes down, but not too far into the chest, just enough. Weight shifts towards your toes, and on your exhale, let's take that fold again. Inhale, take another flat back, reach that tail as high as you can, picking up the belly here. Keep drawing the shoulders down the back. Inhale and exhale, fold, maybe go a little deeper. And then on your next inhale, slight bend in the knees. We're gonna take 3 spinal waves here. Keep the chin deeply tucked. Head is the last to come up. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, ride that wave all the way back down into your fold. Keep shifting your weight towards your toes. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold around the shoulders, slight bend the knees, roll it to the top. One more time, inhale, rise. Exhale, lead with that heart. Fold. Inhale, flat back, shoulders down, neck is long. And exhale, fold. Slip into the knees, roll it to the top. All right, this next one, inhale, exhale, we're gonna take it all the way down. And then inhale right into your flat back. Draw the shoulders down the back, chin is tucked. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're just gonna start to bend. So if your hands can plant, let them plant. Use blocks if you need to. Elevate that floor just a little bit or extend those arms as much as you need. We're gonna bend that right knee. Let that left leg stay long. Feel the stretch along that standing leg. Inhale and exhale. Let that left knee bend as we straighten the right. We're just gonna rotate between these knee bends. Inhale and exhale, switch. Inhale and exhale, switch. Maybe get a little deeper into your fold. Inhale and exhale, switch. Inhale and exhale, switch. One more each side. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale and exhale, switch. Settle in. And then inhale, lean slightly forward. We're gonna plant both of those hands down, bending right knee. Right hand comes into the center. As you exhale, spiral that left arm open, gentle twist. Again, use a block if you need to, if the floor seems really far away. Inhale and exhale, take that hand down. Straighten both legs. We're gonna bend that left knee, plant your left hand down directly in the center, so right underneath your face. Have a small little triangle here. Inhale, and on your exhale, spiral open. Your thumb is in the direction of your crown, so there's no twisting of the shoulders. As a matter of fact, we want to open up those shoulders. Inhale and exhale, take it down. Inhale, slight bend in those knees, around those shoulders, roll it all the way to the top. Inhale, rise. On your exhale, right hand forward, left arm back, gaze over your left shoulder, belly in. Inhale, rise, and on your exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Look over your right shoulder, belly in. One more time, inhale, lift, exhale, open. Inhale and exhale, come back center. Inhale, lift, exhale, open, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, rise, come back into your center. Exhale, cactus those arms, shoulder blades come tightly towards each other, almost like you're trying to hold a pencil between them. Don't let it drop on your exhale. Interlace those fingers back behind you. Pulling hands down the body, heart open, throat chakra open. Inhale and exhale, take your fold, hinging at those hips, opening up the shoulders a little bit more here. Pulling those hands away from the body as much as you can. And even if they just come off the body just a little bit, it's okay. Honor that. All right, and then inhale, take your flat back. Keep pulling those hands down your body. Feel the stretch in those hamstrings and calves. Pick up your belly. Exhale. Inhale, and on your exhale, rise. Release the hands, release the bind. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take it down one more time, but this time on your forward fold. Now take your flat back. Now we're going to bend those knees, planting those hands down. Take that right foot, step it way back, drop your knee. Finding your lunge, heart peels, pelvis down. You can come up onto your fingertips here, or you can have a set of blocks if you need. Again, that floor to be extended a little bit more or raised a little higher. So I call blocks the arm extenders. Gives us a little bit of that extra height. Keep peeling the heart through as you send your pelvis down. Create space in the hips. Keep drawing that belly up and in, almost like you're trying to bring that belly button to your rib cage as you press it back to your spine. Inhale, and then on your exhale, just shift the hips back. As you straighten the leg, toes can point or heel, or toes can come up, pointing towards that chin. Keep lifting the belly. Inhale, and on your exhale, bend that knee, plant that foot. Bring your hands to the inside. Heel toe that foot out as wide as your mat, exposing the sole of the foot. You can drop the back toes if you'd like or keep them curled under. Push that left knee away, deepen through your twist. Look over that left shoulder. Breathe. Notice what's lengthening, what feels good, or maybe what doesn't. Just notice all the sensations and allow yourself to experience each breath, each sensation. Inhale, and on your exhale, come back into your center. That sole of the foot can be exposed, or you can seal that gap. Drop an elbow or two, or stay up on those hands if that feels better for you. No pressure. Dropping the hip, peel the heart through, deep and through your hip stretch. Couple breaths here, just giving you some time to really connect to the space. The longer we hold the breath, the more you get to sit with that pose and really become acquainted. And maybe if you're lucky, you'll begin to meet yourself there. Coming up onto those hands. Inhale, and on your exhale, just shift that hip back. Maybe walk your hands back a little bit, fold. We're gonna take a couple little waves here to deepen through this hip and hip flexor, as well as those hamstrings. Peel the heart. Inhale and exhale, send it back. Inhale, ride that wave, peel the heart through. And exhale, shift it back. Inhale, peel the heart through. And exhale, shift it back. Inhale, come through, plant your right hand down, left arm spirals open. Maybe draw a half circle here with your hand and come up, back down. Inhale and exhale, shift the hips back. All right, we're gonna trace that line again, so send your pelvis forward. Inhale, pick up your left arm. Exhale, just draw that half circle like you're reaching towards that back leg. Inhale, rise it back up. Exhale, plant those hands and shift the hips back. Inhale, come back through. On your exhale, curl those back toes. We're gonna evolve this a little bit more. Lean forward till that back knee floats and shift your weight back. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna plant that right hand and spiral that back heel down. Now you're on that outer edge of the foot. Inhale, spiral it open. And on your exhale, maybe draw that half circle as you drop the hip, reach for that back leg, deep and through. Inhale, come right back up to start. Exhale. Inhale, plant that right hand, open up that left arm, draw that half circle, drop the hip, reach for that back leg. Inhale, come back. On that exhale, bring both hands to the center. Left hand plants down to the inside of the left foot. Spiral that back heel down. Now you're on the inside of the inside of the edge of that back foot. Spiral open with that right arm. Push through that back foot. Inhale and exhale, bring the hands back into center. Lean forward, step that back foot to the front. Find your yogi squat, settle in. Notice the difference between sides. Picking up that belly, tucking that tail. Elbows can keep pushing the knees away as we deepen through the center here, connecting to your breath. Feel those ankles start to open. The hip flexors on the other side start to deepen. All right, and then inhale, we're gonna plant those hands. On your exhale, lean forward, straighten the legs, shift the weight back. Grab those elbows, pull down. Maybe sway side to side or draw a figure 8 here. And let all that energy come down, grounding it into the earth. And then inhale, release those hands on your exhale. Take a flat back with wide stance. Inhale, plant those hands on your exhale. Bend both knees. Take that left foot, step it back. Find your lunge, hands to the inside of that foot. Peel the heart. Pick up the belly. Release the back toes if that feels better for you. Inhale, and on your exhale, shift. Inhale, come back through to center. On your exhale, expose that sole of the foot, push that knee away, look over that right shoulder. Feel that hip flexor as it tries to reach towards that mat. And then peeling the heart up and out, looking over that right shoulder. Inhale, come back into your center. On your exhale, you can keep that sole of the foot exposed or seal that gap. Inhale, and on your exhale, maybe you drop an elbow or two deep and through that lizard lunge. Pick up the belly. Inhale, come up. And then on your exhale, shift those hips back. All right, we're gonna ride those waves here, deepening through the hamstring and hip flexor. Peel the heart. Inhale and exhale, send it back and fold. Inhale, peel the heart through, and exhale, fold. Inhale, peel the heart through. Last one, exhale, hips back and fold. And then inhale, come into that lunge. Planting left hand on your exhale, spiral open. Inhale and exhale, plant the hands, shift the hips back. Inhale, come through, spiral open, maybe draw that half circle. Reaching towards that back leg. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, shift. One more. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, spiral, open. Inhale, hands plant on your exhale. Straighten the leg and fold. Inhale, come through, curl the back toes. Lean forward so much so that back knee floats. And again, spiraling that heel down. Now you're on the outer edge of that back foot. Inhale, planting left hand, right arm opens. Exhale, maybe draw that half circle. Expose the sole of the foot on that standing leg. Reach for the back. Inhale, come back up onto the toes. Both hands planted. Inhale and exhale, spiral it open. Drop the hip, reach as far to that back leg as possible. Inhale, pick it up. On your exhale, spiral that heel inward. Now you're on the inside of the foot. Right hand plants to the inside of that right foot. And spiral open with that left arm. Inhale and exhale, come back through. Inhale, step that back foot forward. Exhale. Inhale, hinge at the hips, fingertips graze. Find your squat here, whatever that looks like for you. Breathe in the yogi squat. Picking up that belly. And then inhale, plant those hands, lean forward, and then start to shift your weight back as you straighten the legs. Again, grabbing those elbows, pull down, wide stance. Maybe draw that figure 8. And then go ahead and release those arms. And then inhale. Look through, flat back with a wide stance, belly lifts. Exhale. Inhale, and on your exhale, bend your knees. Plant your hands to the inside of those feet. We're going to take the left leg, step it back, right leg follows. Either stay onto your toes for your chaturanga or drop those knees for modified version. Lean forward, elbows straight back as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pry that heart open. And exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to hold our down dog for 5 breaths here, keeping your drishti at your belly button, wrapping those armpits under. Here, maybe start to pedal out that dog. Continuing to release those hamstrings, the IT band, the calves, the ankles. But creating strength in that upper body, the shoulders, the wrist. Keep pressing through that middle finger and thumb. Try not to dump all that weight. Feel that elevation through the spine. Connecting back into your breath. What sensations are you experiencing? Allow yourself to be present and aware of the shifts happening in real time. All right. Inhale, plant both heels on your exhale. Gaze between those hands. We're going to slowly start to walk those feet forward. Taking that flat back, inhale. And exhale, fold. Weights into your toes. Slipe in the knees, let those shoulders round, roll it to the top. Inhale, rise, and exhale, samastitihi, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, bring the hands into prayer. We're gonna take that right foot, step it way back, find your crescent lunge, rise. Peel back. You can interlace those fingers, leaving thumb and pointer out if you choose. But lifting those hands towards the ceiling as high as you can. Inhale and then exhale. Bring your hands into prayer. Lean forward, coming onto those back tippy toes. Maybe lean forward so much so that the back toes are barely touching the floor. Inhale, and on your exhale, just walk that back foot forward about an arm's distance. Rise into pyramid pose. Exhale, settle in. Inhale and exhale, hands in prayer, and then airplane those arms back, hinging at the hips, grounding through the back leg. Neck is long, shoulders down the back, chin is tucked. Inhale and exhale, let those fingertips graze the floor as we come up. Using your strength, pull them out apart as you rise. Inhale, hands in prayer. Exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands in prayer. Left leg steps way back. Find that crescent lunge. So again, interlace those fingers, thumb and pointer out. Reach as high towards the ceiling as possible. As you send your arms back, maybe those arms come parallel to the ears. Feel how strong that upper back has to work to keep them there. Lift, reach. Inhale, and on your exhale, hand comes into prayer. Lean forward, belly in, nice and strong. Make sure that knee is tracking with the first 2 little toes. Lean forward, come onto that back tippy toe. Inhale, and on your exhale, lean forward, step the back foot, arms distance away from the front foot as we rise. Inhale and exhale, airplane those arms back, pyramid pose. Make sure you're grounding through that back heel. And that front leg is working, but that back leg is also working. Belly stays lifted. Connect to the pose. And then inhale, graze the fingertips towards the floor as we rise it up. Inhale and exhale. Samastitihi. Roll the shoulders back. Wonderful job. Inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, hands in prayer. Right leg steps way back. Rise it up, crescent lunge. Inhale, right into warrior 2. Open up, gaze over that middle finger. Inhale and exhale, shoulder blades come together. Fingers interlace, pull down, heart open, throat chakra open. Humble warrior, exhale, come down. Really pulling those hands away from the body as much as you can. And then inhale, as you come up, push through both feet, pull them out apart, but keep reaching those hands down towards the floor. Open up the heart. Exhale. Inhale back into center, release your bind, find your warrior 2. Settle in, warrior 2, exhale. Inhale, reverse the palm, reverse that warrior, take it down, the back leg. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle, elbow drops to the knee, right arm up and over, gaze to your palm. Settle in a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Open it up, star pose, right into Skandasana. Right feet point to the corner of your mat. Settle in. Back toes spiral up and open. Leg is long, hands can plant or bring your hands into prayer. That heel can be up or down. Inhale, and then on your exhale, we're gonna spiral open to the back of the mat, coming into our lunge here. Graze those fingertips to the floor, rise it up, take your crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, open it up. Find your warrior two. Inhale and exhale, interlace those fingers, pull down. Inhale and exhale, take your humble warrior. 4, one more breath, you can do it. And 5, inhale, push through both feet, pull the mat apart, keep pulling those hands down the body, heart open. Exhale. Inhale, release the bind, rise the arms. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse that palm, reverse that warrior. Inhale and exhale, take your extended side angle. Palm faces down, reach the fingertips to the corner of the ceiling. So no bend in the elbow, we're nice and intentional here. We're lifted, we're long, we're reaching. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, come into star. Just the transition into Skandasana. On that other side, come down. Spiral those toes up. Inner thigh stretch. Ankle stretch. Belly in. Breathe. Three, notice what feels good. Notice what doesn't. But just find your breath, let it be your anchor. All right, on your exhale, we're gonna turn to that left knee, spiral open, find that lunge. Inhale and exhale, take that back foot, step it forward. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, take your flat back. On your exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step, walk, or jump to plank. Lower it down, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale and downward facing dog. 5 breaths. If at any point, if you need to take a child's pose, come down to the knees. Arms can be extended or resting down the body as the shoulders drape over those knees. For me, I'm gonna make my way into the down dog. So you can choose whatever resting pose that you would like, but we're gonna be here for 5 breaths. We've got 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. The last one. And then inhale, gaze between those hands. We're gonna come up onto those tippy toes, step, walk, or jump. Find your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, keep those big toes together, heels wide, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, shoulders pinch, rise to the top. And exhale, samastitihi. Wonderful job. Bring those hands back into prayer. That right leg steps back. One more time, crescent lunge. Okay, maybe not one more time. We got a few more times. Interlace those fingers, pull up. Inhale, and then exhale right into your warrior two. We're gonna do that series, but we're gonna evolve it. Interlace the fingers, pulling down. Take your humble warrior. Inhale and exhale, let that energy ground down into the earth. Deepening through the shoulders, chin and towards the chest. Inhale, rise it up. And exhale, release your bind. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then on your exhale, instead of bringing the elbow to the knee, take the hand down to the floor. Spiral open, or a block, if you're using your blocks. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale, now we take a trikonasana. If you need to, you can heel toe that back foot, give yourself a little more space. Pulling that front femur in, spiraling your heart, your hip open, stack. Pushing through that back foot. Inhale, rise, and exhale, reverse the trikonasana. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, open it up, just star pose. Turning the right toes to the corner of the back and coming down into your Skandasana pose. Belly in, maybe you settle in a little deeper into your Skandasana. Inhale, and on your exhale, plant your hands. We're gonna turn. So taking that right hand, like you're bringing it around behind you. Left hand comes to the other corner of the mat, spiral open, find your lunge. Inhale, and exhale, rise. Settle in on that exhale. Lift. Interlace those fingers. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, draw the shoulders together. Interlace those fingers, pull down. Inhale, and on your exhale, take that humble warrior. Go down. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, rise. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, and on your exhale, reverse it. And then instead of that extended side angle, drop the hand to the floor. Inhale, and on your exhale, reverse. Inhale, and on your exhale, take a trikonasana. So again, you can heel, toe, give yourself a little bit more space. This front femur comes in as the back hip kicks out, but we pull that heart open, pull that hip open. And if you can grab for the big toe, if it's not accessible, don't worry about it. Inhale and exhale, reverse. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana to that left side. Drop the hands, spiral the back toes. You can adjust yourself so that heel is down, whatever feels right for you. Settle in. And then inhale, reach that left hand behind you, right hand plant, spiral it open. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna plant those hands and just kick it back. Find your plank. Lean forward, lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. You can pedal out your dog here. Let this be the time where you really connect back in. Reacquaint yourself to the breath. Find ease and stillness. And then on your next inhale, gaze between those hands. We're gonna step, walk, or jump to the front. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, shoulders together, rise. And samastitihi. Awesome job, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. We're gonna take that left foot, step it back this time, rise it up, find your crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, open it up. Find that warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, warrior two, interlace those fingers. Take that humble warrior. Inhale and exhale, go down. Notice any openness starting to come to the shoulders. And then inhale, rise it up. Exhale, heart open. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Inhale, and on your exhale, plant that hand down. Spiral the left arm open. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you straighten that leg. If that feels good, you can also maybe take a bind instead, wrapping that right arm underneath that right leg, grasping the fingers behind you, and spiral that hip towards the front of the room, giving you space to straighten the leg. And 5. On your exhale, if you're bound, just bring that right hand down, open up your left arm. Inhale and exhale, bending through that front knee, rise it up, reverse that warrior. Inhale, come back into your warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, rise it, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana, back side, drop the hands, spiral the toes up on that right leg. Settling into your Skandasana, heart is open. Maybe that heel starts to settle down. Inhale, and on your exhale, reach that left hand behind you. Right hand comes down, spiral open. Find your lunge. Anchor into that heel. Make sure the knee is in line with the ankle, tracking with the first two baby toes. Strike that match with the fingers, rise it up. Inhale and exhale, spiral it open. Inhale and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale and exhale, come down, dropping that left hand down, spiral open. Inhale and exhale, maybe you start to straighten that leg. Now again, you're welcome to stay here with that hand planted, pull the belly in. You're still spiraling your hips inward, not letting it kick out. If you want to take the bind, go ahead and bend that knee. Take the bind, interlace the fingers. Spiral the hip around to the front. Pry your heart open and then straighten, look up. And then exhale, just plant the hand. Inhale, bend the knee on your exhale, rise it up, reverse that warrior. Inhale, warrior two, exhale, star. Inhale and exhale, Skandasana towards the front again, spiraling those back toes up. Settle in. So since this is your last Skandasana, I want you to really feel the differences that are already happening in the body, the mobility that's making its way into your physical space, the freedom, the flow, the openness. And then inhale, we're gonna go ahead and turn. So bringing that right hand back behind you, just pivot, finding that lunge. Peel the heart. Inhale and exhale, plant the hands, lean forward, pick it up, send it back. Inhale, lean forward, lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog, peel the heart through. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 5. Really extend the spine here. Reaching out of those wrists. Keep the chin tucked, dristies at your belly button. Give me one more breath. Inhale, gaze between those hands and lift that right leg. On your exhale, we're gonna bend that knee deep into the chest. Take that right foot, step it between the hands. Drop that back knee, finding that lunge. And then on your exhale, plant your left hand down, bringing your right hand to your knee. We're gonna bend that left knee. Now you can either reach with that right hand, find those toes, we're going for quad stretch. You can also use a strap or towel or t-shirt to grab that foot. If that's too much wrapping around, you can place the right hand down and then just reach with the same hand on that left side. This is a lot for your knees. You can also double up that mat, giving yourself a little extra padding. Holding your quad stretch. And then on your exhale, without slingshotting, release that foot, bring the hand to the center. Inhale, and on your exhale, lean forward, let the back knee float. Frame that foot, so take the hand to the outside. Heel toe, we're gonna set up for that pigeon pose. So heel toeing that right foot all the way out. Now this heel can come in towards your hip flexor, but the only thing I want you to really take note of is that knee needs to be beyond your shoulder. Finding that pigeon pose, look back, make sure your ankle isn't twisted, your hips are square, drop an elbow or two, find your pigeon pose. All right, and inhale, we're gonna come up. On your exhale, shift your hips over to the right side, swing that left leg on around, taking your seated twist. Bottom leg can stay bent or straighten that bottom leg if you need to. Bringing that heel up midway towards the thigh. On your exhale, hug that left knee in towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, reach the left hand back behind you. Inhale. And exhale, maybe you hook the elbow, twist it, or grab for the heel, deepen through on your exhale. Inhale and exhale, take your counter twist. Inhale, and on your exhale, come back into center, swing that left leg back on around, seal that gap with the knee, shoot that right leg back, three-legged dog. Inhale, drop that right foot to meet the left. Inhale, pick up that left leg nice and high, knee deep into the chest, and send it between the hands. Drop that back knee, peel the heart through. Inhale, so either plant that right hand or the left, reaching across or same side. Find your quad stretch. Deepen through, 5 breaths, hold it. Three, 4, and 5. Gently release that foot with control. Hands gonna frame that foot, lean forward till the back knee floats. And then just planting those hands, just heel toe that foot out as wide as the mat to the other side and drop that knee down. So again, that knee is going beyond your shoulders. See how it's not inside my shoulders? We want them to the outside. You can even push that knee out a little further. That heel can come towards your hip flexor. As your body opens, that shin will become more parallel to the mat. But it could take years, or maybe it doesn't really happen. So, and that's okay. You're still doing pigeon. And as I always say, we are not here to match shapes. We are here to discover sensations. We are here to open up the body, to meet ourselves where we are right here, right now, without judgment and the need to feel like you have to fix anything. You don't have to fix anything. Just keep moving forward. And it's as Patanjali or Patabi Joyce always said, practice, 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 and all is coming. Just keep showing up. All right, on your exhale, go ahead and plant your hands down. We're gonna shift those hips over to the left side. Swing that back leg on around, finding your seated twist. Hug that knee in. Inhale and exhale. Look behind you. Deepen your twist on that exhale. And exhale, take that counter twist, looking over the left shoulder, sit up tall. Inhale, and on your exhale, swing that leg on or around. Keep that knee gap sealed as you shoot that leg back, three-legged dog. Inhale, drop it down, last chaturanga. You can skip it if you'd like. Lean forward, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All right, let's make our way to our seat. So step, walk, or jump to a cross-legged seat. And we're gonna make our way down onto our back. Draw those knees in. Inhale, squeeze, and then exhale, let those feet drop to the floor. Walk those heels in. Make sure that those heels are right towards the tips of that middle finger. And then tucking the tail deeply under, belly button all the way towards the spine. Back is flat, tail is tucked. Hands plant down. From here, lift the hips. Keep that tail staying tucked under. We don't want to let it untuck. Keep it tucked. Keeping a flat spine, rise it up. Bridge. You could keep those hands flat or interlace those fingers, walk those shoulders under, press those palms into the mat as you lift those hips. Push in towards the shoulders with the feet. Stay here or pulse it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe pick up that right leg, point the toe, keep pushing, use those glutes and hams. Inhale and exhale, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, drop it down. Inhale, keep it up. Exhale, left leg, point the toe towards the ceiling. Keep lifting, use glutes and hams, then pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it up, drop the feet to meet. Inhale and exhale for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your fingers, tuck your tail deeply under, coming back to that flat back, no arch in the spine. Inhale and then exhale, let it melt. Inhale, draw those knees into the chest. Exhale. All right. We're gonna do a couple little core work and then we're gonna make our way down fully into our cool down in shavasana. So grabbing those knees, tuck the tail, belly in. Inhale, and on your exhale, see if you can really push your back into the mat as you lift it up. Let all the work come from the core, not the hand squeezing. If you have to, push the hands down to get that squeeze, but see if you can hold the squeeze without the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grab your right knee, let your left leg go long. Maybe you bring that nose to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch those sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch, maybe this time without the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch. You can squeeze it first and then release it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax it down. Shake the head side to side, letting any tension in the neck go. All right, we're almost there. Last little bit. All right, come back into your center. We're gonna put all that together into one flow. Inhale, lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, release the hands. 1, 2, keep squeezing. 3, 4, and 5. Take a hold of the right knee, left leg long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch knee to nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's just rotate. 1, 2 for 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release it. All right, shake the head side to side. And then maybe goal post those arms. Let those knees just drop to the left, gaze to the right. Stretching out those neck muscles a little bit. Inhale, squeeze those abs together as we come back into the center, and then just let them fall to the other side. Goal post or T, the arms gaze over that left shoulder. Try to stretch out that neck. And then inhale, squeeze, come back into your center and drop those feet down. Take your right ankle, cross it over the left, push the knee away. Draw that knee into the chest, figure 4 stretch. Inhale and exhale, release it. Guide that leg all the way over, goal post or T. Taking a twisted twist. Inhale, pick up the hips, send them over to the right, knees drop to the left. Gazing over the right shoulder. So again, you can have those hands goal posted. So you can work on shoulder rotation. And then inhale, squeeze the belly to the thighs as we come up. On your exhale, switch. Left ankle crosses over, right knee push. Inhale, draw that knee in towards the chest. Inhale, and on your exhale, drop that foot down, cross the leg over, goal post or T, pick up the hips. Shoot up to the left, knees drop to the right. Gaze over that left shoulder. And 5, inhale, squeeze, come back into your center, release it on your exhale, give yourself a big old hug. Tell yourself something nice and fill that cup and just remind yourself how awesome and amazing that you are and how great of a job that you are doing. And I just wanted to remind you, I am so freaking proud of you for showing up every day, just giving it what you have, and just keep shining that light. I'm so proud of you. Inhale and exhale, drop those feet. Tuck your tail under deeply. Let your arms rest. Straighten your right leg. Straighten your left leg, and then just gently melt down. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw and unfurl the brow. Bringing all of your awareness to the breath. Follow the journey of the inhale and exhale. And the more present and aware of this breath that you become, the more peace will find its way in, more stillness, calm and relaxation will make its way to you. And should your mind wander, that's okay. Simply bring it back to your breath with love, patience, and kindness. Enjoy your shavasana.
If you'd like to take a longer shavasana, please press pause. Otherwise, continue to follow me. Let's begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Rolling the wrists and ankles, and maybe even allow that peace to solidify in every cell of your body. Inhale, and on your exhale, begin to bend those knees and elbows. Whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side. Grounding all that residual energy into the floor, into the earth. Whenever you're ready, extend the top leg, using the top arm to press yourself to your nice, comfortable seated position. Inhale and exhale, roll the shoulders back, bring the palms to the knees, palms face up, chin is in, spine is long. Let's take 3 deep breaths. But on your inhale, I want you to imagine a white light making its way down your spine into the pelvic bowl. And on your exhale, send that white light up to the throat. Inhale, send it down to the pelvic bowl. And exhale to the throat. Last one, inhale to the pelvic bowl. And exhale to the throat. Inhale, deep breath. In a big sigh. Inhale, lift those arms above the head. On your exhale, hands heart center. And from this space, set the intention for the rest of your day. So what are you carrying with you beyond your practice? How will you continue to practice the beautiful sacred practice of yoga even when your mat is rolled up? And once you've set your intentions, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth, send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch, hands heart center. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful, may I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Wonderful, wonderful job. I am so crazy proud of you. You have made it to day 35. Not only did you make it to day 35, but you have completed day 35. And I am so proud of you. Take a moment to celebrate that commitment. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. It is always such a pleasure to guide you along this journey. And I look forward to seeing you back here for day 36. Same mat, new challenge. Namaste.